IVM.
$100. That's all it takes to begin your journey with Bitcoin and Ethereum. No, really. With CoinSwitch, you can start investing in over 100 cryptocurrencies with just 100 rupees. On top of that, there are zero charges for deposits and withdrawals, so you can trade, buy, sell, however and whenever you want. All of this, plus their extremely intuitive interface, makes CoinSwitch the perfect app for beginners in the crypto space. But don't take my word for it. Just download CoinSwitch for free and try it out for yourself. If you'd like more information on cryptocurrencies, tune into A Show About Crypto with me, Rohan Joshi, my new adventure on IVM podcasts. CoinSwitch, kuch to badlega.
When I was thinking about the kind of episodes I would like to record towards the end of the year, one of the words that came to me was travel. And that's because for the last 2 years, we've all been deprived of the luxury of an adventure. Yeah, adventures have become a luxury thanks to this pandemic. However, in the coming years, things are going to change. I mean, look at 21. So many of us did travel. Maldives is so done with us Indians. I think they're going to stop allowing us in there ever again. Or then maybe not. I mean, we do go there and spend the money. Hi, I'm Chetna, your favorite positive action coach, and this is Say No to Drama. Well, today I'm talking about the drama that surrounds travel. And I'm doing this because when you travel in 2022, 23, 24, in the years to come, I hope that you do it way more consciously. So I'm going to start with a personal experience. I'm going to narrate a little story to you about something I chose to do and how it backfired on me. So in 2018, in December, I created a vision board. I do this every December with myself and with a whole bunch of clients. So I made this vision board, and one of the things I put down on it that I want to travel every single month of 2019. Did it come true? Absolutely yes. I traveled a lot for work, which was mainly within the country, but I also traveled abroad for work as well as for leisure. Now, here's the thing that happened. One is that by month number 3, I was fed up. Yes, I was fed up. I did not want to see a suitcase. However, I had my travel already marked and booked till the end of the year. So there was no going back. So a lot of the travel I did towards the second half of 2019 didn't really feel enjoyable. Now you may be wondering that why did I plan to travel so much if I don't enjoy it? Well, it's not that I don't enjoy it, but I wanted to understand what was this noise about. I want to travel. I only want to keep traveling. I love traveling. I mean, I see and hear it all the time on Instagram. And I said, okay, let me go see what's the big deal about it. So I traveled. And it's the year that I went to Croatia, I did Amsterdam, I did Belgium, I did Delhi, Pune. I think it's also the year I did Rishikesh. So, yes, I traveled a lot that year, but I realized a few things. One, I don't like living out of my suitcase. I don't like traveling in a rushed manner. Secondly, I like to go to places and enjoy myself, which means for me, a trip in a new place needs to be a minimum of 10 days. I have no love in traveling to multiple destinations within a span of 10 days. Moving hotels, packing your bag over and over again does nothing for me. Thirdly, I don't enjoy solo trips. I don't enjoy trips with people I don't know. Sure, I do take a lot of trips with people I don't know and I make new friends. But there are certain trips that I only want to do with people I love because travel does make me homesick. And when I say homesick, I'm not craving for my physical home. I'm craving for the people that I usually share all my fun times with. Now, these are the lessons that I learned when traveling. So I'm going to ask you to do this. Look back at the times that you have traveled and make a note of the kind of trips that you have enjoyed taking. Why? Because when you travel from here on, because it is not something that is going to be freely available to us for a while, because we're going to have to think 20 times and plan in a far more detailed way to make one trip from here on. You want to make sure that every time you pack your suitcase, you come back with a bag full of memories as well. So think about the kind of trips that you have enjoyed and you love, and first do those. So if you're thinking about traveling in 2022, don't just think about traveling because you want to get up and get out. Oh my God, we've been locked down here. I'm so fed up of this city. I'm so fed up of this country. What is this? If these are your reasons to travel, then please go to Lonavala. Take a road trip and just go for 2 days. But if you are going to board a flight, and it's not easy right now, there is so much of protocol and rules are changing every minute, you better make sure that that trip is going to be worth it. So these are my lessons from traveling. And I know that there's a lot of noise about I love to travel and I only want to travel. But I want you to ask yourself, why do you love travel? What do you enjoy about it? If you want to travel because you want to escape your life, then also remember that you're not going to escape permanently. You have to come back here at the end of those 5 days or 10 days. So it's a break from your life. And it's good, take it, but don't act like it's going to be the best thing because you're going to have to come back. Sorry for being the party pooper towards the end of this episode. But if you would like to listen to slightly chirpier episodes, you want to go back to the podcast called Positively Unlimited, and it's available on the IVM Podcast app and website. Also, you can connect with us on Instagram and Twitter. Our handle is IVM Podcast. And if you would like to talk to me to understand your travel habits and your purpose of packing your bags, DM me on Instagram. My handle is Positivity Angel.
Hey everybody, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Cyrus Says, it's all about food. Cyrus is in conversation with Vikas Khanna, chef, restaurateur, author and judge on MasterChef India. They discuss Vikas's new book, Barkat. On Misconduct, Raghavi and Nisha throw it back to all the female criminals from season 1 of the show. On The Habit Coach with Ashton Doctor, philosopher and guru Gautam Jain shares some actionable habits to strengthen our minds. On The Longest Constitution, Priya explains how India's first guidelines of sexual harassment at the workplace came to be. And on Audio Gyan, editor Divya Jyoti Sarma walks Kedar through the journey of publishing a poetry book. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. We'd also really appreciate any ratings or reviews you can give us on any of the platforms that we're listening on, whether it's Apple Podcast, Spotify, or IVM Podcast app. Wherever you're listening, do let us know that you are listening. I'd also like to remind you all that we have a number of YouTube channels where a number of shows are available. You can go to ivmpodcast.com/YouTube to check out what channels we have. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Cred, Bank of Baroda, CoinSwitch, Kuber, and Intel. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Are you looking for finance products and services that can enhance your personal finance experience? Are you looking for a space to talk about your financial product or service? And are you looking for a crisp talk show where the conversation is all about money? Well, your search ends here. Hi, my name is Anupam Gupta and I'm host of the Paisa Vaisa podcast, and I invite you for the conversation about your personal finance on each Monday on the IVM Podcast app or the website or on any podcast streaming platforms. See you folks.